All right, so the ships are moving again in and out of Baltimore. The first ship got moving at around 8:30 this morning. It's a Panama-flagged cargo ship called the baltimore-bridge-collapse, now headed for Canadian waters. So the partial reopening of the port comes 4 weeks and 2 days after the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge. As you know, it came down after being hit by a ship.
You know, seeing something like that would happen every day, but it's special now, right? Because of what happened. 6 construction workers, and we cannot forget them, who were on the bridge when it collapsed, were killed, and 2 of them are still unaccounted for. Our Scott Broom is live in Baltimore with more on this major milestone. Hi, Scott.
It is a major milestone. I mean, a ray of hope for the longshoremen and the truckers who are out of work right now. We now have ocean-going cargo moving in and out of Baltimore, as you said, 4 weeks and 2 days after this catastrophic collapse. Since the Balsa 94 went out, we've been out on the water. We've seen a couple of the other large cargo ships moving out at this hour. Underway a short time ago with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, we witnessed the 3rd ship to depart Baltimore, passing close to bridge wreckage and the stranded dolly, which brought down the Key Bridge. That ship we're looking at threading through that open lane right now is the Carmen. It's a big ship called a car carrier filled with vehicles and heavy machinery leaving Baltimore, headed for Panama. Like a colossal car accident, engineers have opened 1 lane of a 2-lane maritime highway while workers continued to clear wreckage. Okay, right now we are in this new channel. It's 300 feet wide, 35 feet deep. On one side, the cranes that have been removing the wreckage. On the other side, the dolly, still stranded, still tangled in portions of the Key Bridge. That side of the channel is not open.
We have several more scheduled outbound and inbound over the course of the weekend.
Baxter Smoke is commander of the Coast Guard in Baltimore.
They'll have a tugboat ahead and astern. We also have 2 tugboats in the vicinity of the dolly, as well as 1 on standby as they transit that really narrow channel.
The partial channel was opened by lifting sections of wreckage from the bottom in pieces as large as 560 tons at a time, according to Colonel S.D. Pinchison, who commands the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers in Baltimore, overseeing operations.
It's a really exciting day for the city of Baltimore, but we're always mindful of the fact that we still have 2 people that we're still trying to recover for those families. So while this incremental step is very momentous, we're still looking to the much bigger and more important parts of this mission, and also the long game to open the 50-foot channel.
According to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, much of the focus now is going to shift to that, the wreckage that's on top of the dolly. Once they remove it, the U.S. Coast Guard will be able to pull the dolly out, and that is a major stepping stone toward getting the rest of the Baltimore Channel open by the end of May. All right, so here's what they told us to expect. They said there's going to be about 4 or 5 days of this ocean-going traffic in and out of Baltimore, and then they're going to have to close it down again for about a 10-day period to focus on that really challenging wreckage that's on top of the dolly. It's big, huge pieces of steel. It's under stress. It is dangerous to cut through. It may come to pass that engineers have to use very small explosive demolition charges to crack that steel while nobody's around because it's so dangerous, and that's the next step forward engineering-wise to get that channel fully open by the end of the month. A big day for the longshoremen and the truckers who are seeing cargo moving again. That roll-on, roll-off ship that we saw go out had really valuable U.S. heavy machinery, farm machinery, and other exports going out of this port, and this is the #1 port in the nation for moving that kind of stuff. So a very important day today as we saw ships leaving the port of Baltimore. Reporting live in Baltimore, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.
That's certainly a complicated effort, but they are making progress.
Yeah, I mean, you can even imagine how many people have been involved in this huge, this mammoth effort to make this possible. And Scott's had a chance to get a bird's eye view every day. Hopefully we can talk to you about that a little later, Scott. Thank you.